All right, here we go.
I heard someone checking. I can't see the. There we go. Okay, and Carl should be. I don't know what's going on with Carl. Oh, nope. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll send him another invitation. The stream.
Mm-hmm.
The player has appeared in my stream, but if you hit play, it says an error has occurred.
As this is on your personal.
Yeah, I can send you a link. You need me to send you a link?
I'm on it right now.
So that's what Google's Office looks like, huh?
Yeah, part of it. Now, I'm able to, through my incognito window, I'm able to watch the Hangout.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
So it may be just that you're getting an error because you're trying to watch your own Hangout, that people externally would be able to watch it.
Well, we had someone externally try to watch it when we first started getting the problem. One of our news managers, Mark Dwyer, and he was getting the error message as well. And he doesn't have a Google Plus account at all, so we know it has nothing to do with him. I mean, I'm loading up an incognito window now, and I'm just going to grab.
How do you do an incognito window?
Are you in Chrome?
You just...
Apple Shift N. And you'll get like a blue bar on top of it.
Apple Shift N. You've gone incognito.
So you're not getting any cookies. Any of your previous logins and stuff have been nullified inside this window. There's no tracking. How do I get the link to the Hangout so I could like throw it in my window?
It's in the top of the Hangout.
Oh, right.
After the address.
It's the URL. Right. Yeah. My bad. See, I have to log in to see it.
So let me try to log out at another one. So you have to go into Google Chrome in order to do the incognito?
There's one for Firefox too, but I don't know what the keystroke is for it. If you're in a different browser, though, it's the same effect as having an incognito window. As long as you're not logged in the other browser. Yeah, Daniel, if I try to load this URL up in my incognito window, it gives me a login prompt.
Yes, it does.
I don't know that that's... Let me share the link here.
Oh, really? Yeah. I've got one of the people who's funny nosing on
Can you share that link just with somebody else, anyone else, and just see if it's an issue with Chrome or incognito window rather than...
Josh, are you on Gmail? Yeah. I'm going to send you... Well, TC, send it to Josh.
Okay.
Log out of Gmail and take that link.
If he logs out of Gmail, how am I going to IM it to him?
Oh, well, email it to him then.
Yeah. Oh, you emailed me a link. Hang on. Josh.
Now, the link may not work as a way for somebody to watch it, only because that may be more for inviting people as opposed to steering them to your Google Plus
Yeah, that's the
page,
link that I was
so-
dropping into the incognito window. Is that not
Uh-huh.
the link I was supposed to be using?
That link, well, the link I think works for inviting people, but if you want them to just be able to watch it without being logged into Gmail or your Google account, then I believe you have to send them to your Google Plus profile.
Right.
They need to go to so it's not a separate window that exists outside of our individual Google Plus account.
Not for people who are watching.
So we have to send them to our page, our individual Google Plus page.
Correct.
But when the new version rolls out,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be streamable through YouTube, but that
Mhm.
YouTube video won't have an embed option? Or will the standard YouTube iframe work? Like if I wanted to iframe just the video, would that work?
I believe so. This is
Okay.
all really new, but
Right, of course.
You could try. Every whitelisted partner should have that new UI experience sometime this week.
Okay.
Oh.
So if you don't have it yet, you should see it soon. And the best way to see if it's happened is to, when you do start a Hangout, you should see a different UI come up. It should say Enable Public Broadcasting on the left. It'll look a little different.
On the left? Because I have it up on the
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the left, and so you'll see it'll be.
Okay.
So there's a new look to Google Plus.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things. Oh, yeah.
Kind of freaked me out to me. Okay.
Yep,
When did that happen?
today.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Yep, nope. Yep, there's a lot of things that are happening kind of all at once. So the whitelisted stuff with the new version of Hangouts, though, is obviously for a limited number of people. But the new UI for Google Plus is for.
So this is specifically going to be for journalism or for television/web people?
The Hangouts on Air
Mm-hmm.
feature. It's actually being used by a lot of different folks. Media have gravitated to it for sure, but it's being used by some authors, by different community groups, politicians. So there's a mix.
Any doctors?
Yeah. I don't know that doctors have used Hangouts on Air, but there were some Thai doctors who used Hangouts
Okay, that's
to
cool.
diagnose some patients. So, yeah, there are all sorts of use cases. But, yeah.
Cool.
See, I can see this used when we have we even have a press club of Long Island events, and we wanted to have a conversation with one of the, for instance, Jerry Springer next month. We can have him participate and have that publicly broadcast.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's the perfect sort of use case. So did you share that link with somebody? I mean,
Yep,
so
Josh Stewart
just
just joined, so I guess it didn't
So
work.
well, it worked insofar as it worked as an invitation.
Okay.
If you want to see if they can view it, then I would send them the link to your Google Plus profile and see if they can actually view, click on that play.
But
Hangout
they'd have to be a
box.
Google Plus user to be able to see my profile, right?
They shouldn't be. I mean, it should
Okay.
be something that anybody can watch.
Go to TC.
They couldn't join it,
Yes.
they couldn't share it, but they would be able to watch it.
So I am at TC's page.
But you're logged in,
I am logged in.
and you're in the Hangout, so he would by default not be able to see it then, right? Because he's in the Hangout.
If he's in the Hangout, he should still be able to watch it somewhere else.
I am
Okay.
trying to look.
Or in the incognito window.
An error occurred.
You don't have to, you can jump out.
So I am going to go. I'm going to a page where I'm logged out. Okay. Let's see. Google Hangouts.
Yeah. So in my incognito window, I loaded up my own profile. It says right in it that I'm not logged in, but when I hit play, I get an error occurred.
Right. Same here.
You can't. Wait a second. So what's happening right now? You can't watch it because I can watch it, and I'm watching it through an incognito.
So I am in the incognito world and still get an error occurred. Please try again later. And I'm on TC's profile.
And same thing here. I hit my own profile, logged out through an incognito window, so it has no way of knowing that I'm me. And when I hit play, it doesn't work.
Josh, try that.
What I need to do?
So you're
Hey,
logged out of
yeah.
Google, right?
That may be a problem more to do with incognito windows, and I realize it shouldn't know that you're logged in. But
So I'll
it
try
might just be confused as to which profile's logged in anywhere. And the easiest way to do this is to ask someone to view your Google
Okay.
Plus profile outside of the three of us.
Okay. All right, so I'll send it over to,
Don't send them the link to the Hangout. Send them the link to your Google Plus profile.
right.
Right.
Let me see if Leora can do it.
So there's a new background image now. Is that something that where we can upload our own photo or something?
Sorry, where are you looking?
I'm in the Google Plus page.
Oh, to be honest, I haven't even had time to explore.
Oh, okay.
All right, are you busy? It's like do you work for Google or something?
I know, right? That's one excuse.
She's working on it. She says it doesn't work.
Is it Newsday?
Is it Newsday? Let me log into my remote at home and see if it's a Newsday issue.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of
There's
that.
always a firewall potential, which we've seen in some places, so you might have maybe the problem.
That's potential. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Wow, that would really stink if we spent all this time on it and it was a firewall.
Well, which is very possible with Cablevision.
Yeah. You never know what they're going to block. Or why.
Thank you for taking the time to do this, Daniel.
Yeah, sure.
So your job is media liaison for lots of different things, or is it
Yeah.
specific?
Yeah, it's a mix of different products. It is a lot of Google Plus, but it's also a lot of Google Geo products, so Google Earth and Google Maps.
Do you think you could, from a geographic standpoint, be able to identify which state uses Google Plus the most? Like, where do you guys see the most heat?
Boy, I suppose that's. I don't know if that's possible. No one's ever asked that.
I'm just curious. 'Cause I'm under the impression, along with a couple of other social media people, that New York, unlike with other social networks, is not the hottest spot for Google Plus. That it has not quite caught on the way that Twitter or Facebook has here, despite the fact that it's got tons and tons of unique and awesome features.
This is Google Plus in particular, as opposed to just Hangouts, you mean?
This is Google Plus in particular, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So we're trying to get the TC's profile so that if you're logged out, we're thinking it's a possibility that it's a Cablevision issue.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're logged out, now use the link that TC sent you.
Whoops. Come on. I'm trying to copy and paste through Log Me In.
Mm-hmm.
It's being
Yes,
difficult.
change cover photo.
Is clipboard sharing turned on? Options. Sync clipboard. There we go. Let's try this again. It is a Cablevision issue. It works.
All right. Okay.
Ah.
Yay. I mean, I'm not yay, but
Well, and the only thing that impacts is our ability to watch our broadcasts in house. But we can just set up a remote like I just did, although we can't hear anything. Oh, we could go through the Wi-Fi, Carl. If you hooked up through Wi-Fi and not through the network, it will
you
work.
go outside. Okay.
Yeah, we have our Wi-Fi is outside of our network. So
Okay. Well, I mean, this sounds like good development.
yeah,
All right.
cool.
Thank you very much, Daniel, for your
Yeah, of
Thank you very
course.
much.
No. I'm happy to be here, and let me know whenever you want to fire one up, and I'd be happy to watch and
Cool.
how it all goes. But yeah.
That
Have a
sounds
great
great.
day.
All right.
Thank
thanks,
you.
guys. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.